everyone, it's Michelle. Today I'm going to show you how I made this Christmas centerpiece that could also be used throughout the whole year. So the first thing I used was the Spanish moss. I got all of this stuff from the Dollar Tree. I used some floral foam. I'm just putting the moss inside the vase. The vase is one that I've already had, but the Dollar Tree does have some vases. And I'm going to put the moss around the floral foam, but you could definitely hot glue it to the foam as well. Now I'm going to use these red ornaments. I'm going to be using these premium picks. I'm going to use a total of 5 variations of these picks. Some of them have apples on them, some have pine cones, and 2 of them are flocked. 3 of them are not. I'm going to be using these poinsettias. I'm going to use the ones that have the glitter on them. Use these different color picks, and they just say Bouquet on them, so I'm just going to use silver, gold, and red. So let's make the ribbon. So the first thing I'm going to be using, I'm going to use some red ribbon and some of this white and silver ribbon. Now those did not come from the Dollar Tree, but you can definitely pick up red and white ribbon from the Dollar Tree. I just already had these on hand. Now the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to leave about 4 inches for the tail of the bow, and then I'm going to basically just pull it over, and I'm going to gather it right here where my hand is, and I'm not going to let that go, and I'm going to fold it back over. Now an easier way to do this is just let the rolls of ribbon fall on the floor, and it'll be easier for them to pull, but of course I left them on the table, so I'm having to detangle them. So yeah, so I'm just going to do 3. I'm going to cross it over 3 times, and then I'm just going to make another tail on the other side at the same length as the first one I did. I'm just checking to make sure that they're the same size. Okay, so I'm going to pinch those in the middle, and I'm going to take my floral wire. You can also use a chenille stem for this. And I'm going to twist it as tight as I can so that I make sure that the ribbon does not come back loose. That's the whole point of it. Just make sure the ribbon doesn't come loose. And then I'm just going to take my scissors and I'm going to cut the other tail. Okay, once I cut this other tail, that's basically all to the ribbon. I can just tighten it up a little bit more, and then I'm going to actually cut the tail so that it has a neat look. And basically I'm just pulling the ribbon apart, and you can make these bows as big as you want. I didn't want it too big because I already have a lot going on this arrangement, and I'm just going to put the 2 tails together and cut it on an angle so that it gets kind of somewhat of a more finished look. And that is all that is required. The wire that I have on the back, I'm going to attach that around a skewer, just a regular skewer that I got from, I got a box of, I think it was 200 skewers from Target a long time ago, and I think it was only $1.77, and that's just going to make it easier for me to install it in the arrangement. So I'm just going to wrap that wire right on around the skewer, and I'm going to put a dab of glue right on top of the wire just to make sure it doesn't come back out once I try to put it into the arrangement. And that is all to the bow that I'm actually going to use. I'm going to make 2 of these, and you'll see that as I start to put the arrangement together. Okay, so now I'm going to cluster these ornaments. I'm going to take 3 or 4 ornaments each using this floral wire, and I'm just going to thread the wire through 3 of the ornaments to start off, and then I'm going to do 4 since the pack comes with 7. And then I'm just going to take them and twist this around, cut off the excess, and then I'm going to wrap it around a skewer and add a dab of hot glue to secure it. Okay, so let's start on the centerpiece. So first thing I'm going to do, make sure that your floral foam is sticking up a little bit above your base. I'm going to take these 2, and I have bent them over to about 90 degrees, and I'm going to put those in right across from each other first. because I want those to be hanging down. Since this is a tall vase, I want some of it to be hanging down on the sides of the vase. So I bent those over. Now I'm going to take these long sticks that I got from the Dollar Tree, which I've never seen there before, and I'm just going to stick them right in the middle. This is actually 2 packs of them, and I'm going to stick them right in the middle between the two, what they're calling premium picks. I'm just going to stick them right in the middle, and these are going to sit up really, really high, and that's the look I was going for. Now if you don't want the look of the really high picks, you can definitely leave this out. Okay, now I'm going to go in with these picks, the silver and the red, and they only call them Bouquet, so there's no actual term on the tag. But I'm going to go in with the red pick on one side, and I'm just kind of spreading them out a little bit so they're not so going up straight, but they're kind of falling out to either side. And I just put that on either side of the long red sticks that I put in the middle. This is a really easy arrangement, you guys. Next I'm going to go in with these silver and gold picks. I've already cut them off of, cut them down to about all the way to the base of the stem. I cut them all the way down to the base of the stem, and I'm keeping the leaves on them. So now I'm going to take, there's actually 6 of them on a bouquet. I'm going to put 2 on either side of the I'm going to put 2 on either side, then I'm going to put 2 in the middle. Then I'm going to turn it around. I'm doing the exact same thing with the gold. 2 on the side, 2 on the other side, and then 2 in the middle. Basically, whatever I do on one side, I'm going to do the exact same thing on the other side. I just may switch out colors. Okay, now I'm going to go in with these gold leaves. And I've had these gold leaves since last year, and I believe I got those from Michael's. But it's 2 gold shimmery leaves. And I'm just going to go ahead and bend them all the way over, and then I'm going to I'm just going to stick one of them on one side right in the front, because I want something to be hanging down over the vase. Since it's a tall vase, I'm going to turn around the other side. I'm doing the exact same thing and just let it hang down the vase. And you could do that with any leaves that you have, as long as it's a a big leaf that can extend down the base of the vase. So now I'm going to go in with these, what they're calling premium picks at the Dollar Tree, kind of like flock bushes. So I'm going to put this one right in between those 2 silver picks that I put in, and then I'm going to go right in between on the other side of the 2 gold picks I put in, right in the middle. And I'm not pushing it down that far. Now the other picks, they're pretty much the same. They're just not flocked. And if I had more flocked picks, I would definitely have used them. I just didn't have them. I'm gonna go between the 2 gold picks that I put on the right side. I'm gonna go right in between that. Then I'm turning it around. I'm gonna go in between the 2 silver picks that I put on the other side. And the last one that I have, I'm going to leave that out because I don't think I need it. Okay, the next thing I'm going in with are these glittery red poinsettias. And I have 2 bunches of them. Each one has 5 on them. I'm going to put 5 on one side and 5 on the other side. Now I'm going to go in this right corner, right under where I put the last pick in. And I'm going to go in with all 5 of them. Then I'm going to turn it around, and I'm going to do the exact same thing on the right side, right in front of that pick I just put in, what they're calling a premium pick, right in front of that. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with the ribbon that we made, and I'm going to put it in right above the gold leaf that I put in and right next to the poinsettias, and I'm going to turn it around and do the exact same thing on the other side. And I'm just using that skewer to actually insert it into the floral foam, and it's going to go right next to the poinsettias on either side. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with my ornaments. So I have put the ornaments on a skewer as well, and I'm just going to stick them right to the left of the ribbon. And I'm going to turn around the other side. I'm going to do the exact same thing. Stick the ornaments right to the left of the ribbon. Guys, this is the end of this DIY. This was super easy. I'm actually going to put this on the table at my parents' wedding anniversary, but I'm going to show you how it looks on my front entryway table for now. So I hope you are enjoying your holiday so far, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.